Hello groups and welcome to Win My Vote. This video is all about how to use your group page as an online interactive voter guide for all of your members. For those of you that aren't familiar with Win My Vote is a free voter information guide where voters can sign up with just an email address or a social media account, and without entering any personal information, just a zip code, we can create for them their own online interactive sample ballot where they can compare candidates side by side and pick favorites. They can also review propositions and measures that will be on their ballot and indicate whether they plan to support those propositions and measures or oppose them. Among the many features on Win My Vote, voters can select what we call trusted sources. And those are groups and organizations and clubs and even individuals that create a group page and then make endorsements of, again, both candidates as well as propositions and measures. So as a voter, I can look through here and, for example, the California Teachers Association. Maybe I follow them, maybe I have a lot of respect for them, maybe I even belong to them. But I can select their star and then they'll be added to my trusted sources. So now when I go back to my ballot, we'll use this ballot right here, and I begin to review the candidates running in this race, I can click on the candidate profile. I can now see all the groups and organizations. So I can scroll through some of the featured groups and organizations that are endorsing this candidate, and I can see my group here. I can also click through to that group and I can see, sort of their main message as well as other issues, and again, as well as other endorsements that they may have made. I can also see endorsements on the propositions and measures. So here are a list of all the California propositions, and I've done other demos, so you can see these are all checked off yes and no, but they all start as undecided. But let's say Proposition 55, and I'll just change it back to undecided. I can see here groups that are supporting Proposition 55, and then groups that are opposing Proposition 55. And I can see here the California Teachers Association is there, so I want to hear what they have to say about this proposition.
It wasn't that long ago. Years of devastating cutbacks to our schools. 30,000 teachers laid off. Class sizes increased.
And with that, I can say, okay, great, I'm for Proposition 55. I can select that on my ballot. And now when I go back to my ballot, you'll see here that it's nice and prominent. So this way, if I'm heading down to the polls and I'm accessing this on my cell phone, it's very clear, my intention to vote yes on Proposition 55. I can also see that there's 13% in favor, 7% that are voting no, and it looks like 80% of the people that are on Win My Vote are undecided on this proposition. And this is great for groups and organizations to be able to track and sort of have an ongoing poll, of how they're doing and how their message is resonating, online with these numbers. As a group, you'll have access to the actual vote counts and some other features that we can talk about, moving forward. We're adding some new features and would love to talk with groups kind of individually about some of the needs that you may have. I hope this helps. Again, voters are free and groups and organizations are free as well. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.